Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. I'm back. How are you? Well, let's see, what is today? Is it March 15th? And it's Sunday, another day of the pandemic. Whatever. So I have a lot to say about that, as I'm sure a lot of people do, but I'm going to save it for the next video because I'm back in the groove now. And thank you so much for your patience. I feel great. It's the most brutal 2 months that I think I've ever had, maybe 3 months, because the move really started, the whole planning of it, in December. Then we left January, January 9th. And then we got down here a week, 4 days later, and then setting up the house, and Joe was still sick, and I mean, just, and the dog needed a haircut. I got to find a dog groomer, and I got to take the bird to get her toes done. So there's a place half hour away, and take her down there. I mean, it was just one thing after another. And I was really healthy through it, except for that one breakout of like welts all over my body from when I drove down. But I mean, really, I've really been feeling great. I mean, what I managed to pull off day to day has impressed me and my husband. Joe's really turning the corner this week. This last couple of days, it's just been, we can really see that he's going to be back on track. I mean, we still have a ways to go, but it's good. It's really good. The animals are settled, what have you. But let's get to the garden. The title of this video is going to be, what do I do during a pandemic? I plan my new garden, and that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take you for a walk around the garden. And it's not really a garden yet, but I'm going to show you what I've been up to. I'm just playing right now, but I'm understanding, the property I'm on, what is going to work here. I'm also, when I first got down here, I met with this guy, a really great guy from a garden landscape place called Gospel Gardens. Is a trip. So anyways, he actually was very helpful in, just informing me about, the soil and what grows, and, what you have to be careful of, and all of that stuff, the maintenance of the trees. And, so he was very, very helpful, and he helped to plant the fruit trees that I have, that I'm going to show you in just a little bit. But I'm going to have him come again as soon as I have a budget for it, which will be in about a month. And then I am going to go back to Peter Canaris, the permaculture guy, and I'm going to schedule him for the fall, because as you know, we can work outdoors here in Florida all year long. That's why I'm here. And I'm going to then go into really planning this as a permaculture garden. But in the meantime, I'm going to be playing with things, and just getting things set that I can manage myself, and that makes sense to me. And that's what you do with a garden. I mean, that's what you do when you get on a new property. Walk it, look at it, commune with it. What does it want? What's already growing there? What seems to work? What doesn't really work? Even if you don't know much, just by paying attention, you can really sort a lot of things out, right? So, let's get going, shall we? So let me turn this around. So as you can see, I'm in paradise. So this is my pool. And you can see I've done plants everywhere around the pool. That's a solar cover. Who knew those even existed? And you can see I did plants here. Some of these plants were given to me. I've already made lots of gardening friends. And then I did plants over here. And I've got cactuses here, and I love cactuses. So you can see, we're just kind of going through some paperwork, but you see all the plants. It's just wonderful. It's a bedroom right there. I love it that you can just walk out and See some plants and water in the garden. Gorgeous, isn't it? Beats Michigan. All right, so let's go out here. So I just had a few plants, something to play with. I met this gardener. She gave me a few plants. Just doors so I can. Okay. Let's talk about these lava rocks, shall we? I hate them. They do nothing for the health of the ground. So that's one thing this Gospel Gardens guy is going to help me just get this all up and let me just have some ground. But these are my raspberry plants that I brought from Michigan, and they are just happy, happy, happy. Cat mint that came with me. I planted a little tomato plant. We'll see. I'm just playing. That plant is an Oscar Pearl Purple. It's a Florida. It's a tropical plant. These two little ones here. Raspberry. That's a plant. What's that, like bluebells? Yeah, bluebells and something else that I brought. That I just brought the pot from Michigan, and those grew as soon as I put it out. This is more raspberries. That's my pineapple plant. So listen, it's like a weapon. Those leaves are so sharp. And when I picked it up from this woman who gave it to me, it had fire ants on it. Oh my God. And I'm still all, do you see this? That's a week ago. I mean, it's like, well, there's something you want to pay attention to. This is a plant that was not doing well in Michigan. My elephant ear is really coming to life. This is just a daylily. Again, I had the pot and the daylily just showed up. So this is a great little area. You can see I can put something more over here, maybe some climbers, And then I just, when I really want this to be herbs. So we'll see. And then my trumpet vines made it. I mean, they're just going nuts as soon as they they hit Florida sunshine. They went, we're ready. So this is my garden shed, if you can believe it. And I've already made a path over these horrible rocks, which are horrible to walk on. This back here is a little corner. It kind of goes down. This is going to be my section to be potting and working on. I'm looking around for, just like a metal table or something. And then I'm going to put an umbrella over it, and then my little chair to sit in. This is my wheelbarrow, heavy-duty wheelbarrow that I invested in this. Once we moved down, I've got a bunch of the rocks in there because I put the rocks in the bottom of the pots. So you can see here again the evil lava stones. This is my shed. You guys remember I told you a lot of stuff got left behind? Well, a lot of my gardening stuff did. It's been a real emotional couple of months, and learning to let go has been a real lesson for me. I thought I did let go of things, but I need a little more work on that. But you can see I've got my peat moss, I've got some worm casting there, and I've got my soil, and because I was working on these pots out here today. So this is going to be the section I'm working on next, and this is going to be all flowers, really inviting the bees. And this right here is a trumpet flower plant. It is incredible. It bloomed just a while back, and it will again. But you can see all this here can just be flowers and what have you. I will have Gospel Gardens help me put together. Look at this amazing tree. I don't even know what these plants are. That's what's so amazing. See? Look at those red tails. Unbelievable. So you can see what we have here is just a perfect, can be an aisleway really for flowers. And I'm putting 3 arches in, and you see I have 3 hibiscus plants, and I'm going to train them over the archways. So I'm going to be walking under arches of hibiscus, and then all along here in the soil's actually really easy to dig in. because you know why? This was all forest till not too long ago. This is a very unusual kind of topography for Florida, which has a lot of clay. But because this is a forest, it's a different soil. It's easy to dig in. It's not as, it doesn't have all the clay in it. So I also want to show you aerial. Remember my espalier? Actually, I'm heading to Tractor Supply, which is 2 blocks away. It's like heaven. And get something for her to be tied to, but I never got fruit on Ariel. Look at that, my pears coming in. Flowers and pears. So we're going to get her tied up. Do you see how beautiful this will be, you guys? Oh, I can just see it. Just gorgeous. And see, it's just like, kind of crummy grass. Who cares? I'm going to dig all this crap up. This tree. I love this tree, how it curves over. Be part of the experience. All of this. I just dug these up from another part of the garden and put them over here. I can't remember what they're called. They're like these little yellow flowers that grow everywhere. And, but they'll come back. Everything seems to come back. Another hibiscus plant. There's my climbing hydrangea that I brought from Michigan, and it loves it here. And cactuses. There was, I love this purple ground cover, gorgeous. This is where I'm going to be putting the raised beds. And I really didn't know where I was going to put them. And there was a swing set here, which we took down. I'm going to show you another hibiscus plant, and we're going to be doing an arch there. Then that leads us into here. You can see I have room to put a lot of stuff, and it's that evil lava stone. A lot of work. Okay, so here is raised beds. They have them at Tractor Supply, the most amazing raised beds I've ever seen in my life. So they gave me a credit card, which was and so I will be showing you those when they're delivered. The arches are coming soon. Here's the beginning of my orchard. We planted an orange tree, grapefruit tree, tangerine, lime, what is this one? Oh, lemon. We're going to do something behind them because we want to put in as much foliage as, so I don't know. I don't know yet, but I would love it to be something that bears a nut or a fruit, and stagger it behind these trees. And then I have this over here. So I could put maybe 3 more trees in here, or 2 more. This leads out to the front. Then I have this. I think this might be where I grow beans. So I'm not going to use plastic. I want to use clay, and for my potatoes and sweet potatoes I'll be using the bags. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, well, you guys, let me just turn this around. All right, so nice to connect with you again. Sorry, I needed the time to regroup and to get myself sorted out. So now I can be the radical gardener again. Okay? All right, everybody. Well, radical gardener, from my garden to yours. May your garden always grow. No, I'm sending you a ton of love. Okay? All right, see you soon. Thanks for your patience. Love you all. Goodbye.